Hi guys. First of all, the housekeeping. I'm just breaking in my latest Cobbett Shire. I now have 4 Cobbets, 3 Shire and 1 Dwarf, I think, or one other one. I've got so many because I want to be able to rotate them a bit. And I've also got 1, 2, 3, 4 corncob pipes. The last one I got was the Diplomat, I think it is, or it might be a Country Gentleman, I'm not sure, but it's a nice big bowl. To break it in, I'm using 3 nuns. It's a while since I've had a go at my 3 nuns, so to speak, and I'm rather taken today with the taste of it. It tastes really nice. It's got a nice sweet flavour today. I don't know why, whether it's because I haven't touched it for a while. But the main duty today of this video is that I have a Yabo, or a Yapo, and it's from Corncob paper, and I'm not going to show you the side with the address on. And I'll put my pipe down out of being a gentleman. And I'll get my little English, let's just have a look at this, my English knife, which is incredibly sharp now. I've just sharpened it. So if you hear a scream, it's slipped and gone into me hand, although you cut the away from yourself, I know. Right. Should I tempt you? Can you see? You can see there's a book in there. Now I am interested and fascinated. Oh, wow. Oh, dear. Battle Cry of Freedom. It's about the American Civil War, which is, I'm afraid, one of my favourite of all wars, of all history periods. I know that's porn. I know it's probably still too fresh for many of you, but I'm just fascinated by the courage of the men, by the stories behind the scenes, and you'd probably pick this up, or certainly Corncob Pipe has. Corncob Piper has, because he has sent me this Battle Cry of Freedom. There are so many little stories that are fascinating. One of the stories that fascinated me was a young lad had got in with some bandits. I've probably told you this, and I'm sorry if I have, but they committed murder and they were going to be put on trial. And they were going to be shot. And when they were about to be marched out to be executed, this young woman rushed up and she gave a Masonic sign of distress. And at that time, I don't think there were any female Masons anywhere in the world. But anyway, she gave this sign of distress, and there were a lot of Freemasons there. And they just didn't know what to do. So they took her to one side and questioned her as they would somebody who claimed to be a Freemason, and she knew all the answers, she knew all the signs, and she could hold her own with some of the most well-known of the Masons there. So they asked her what she wanted, and she asked for mercy for her brother who had committed the murder. And they didn't know what to do, so they decided to lock him up overnight with her in this barn, and they would decide what to do in the morning. Strangely, in the morning, the couple had escaped somehow. The barn happened to open or something like that. It was quite odd. And they escaped. But I thought it was a fascinating story. But thank you for this. You've no idea what it means to me. And I shall spend some time with my nose buried in that. And one or two of the household chores will have to go by the board. Look, don't laugh, I occasionally do household chores. Sorry, that's this very annoying woman behind me. Come and show them what you're doing.
Just a second.
Oh, that shows how well. Look at that. She does exactly what I say.
Oh, I'm a very obedient wife. Here we are.
She's making a giraffe out of felt.
Out of wool.
Out of wool, making it into felt, and then making it into a giraffe. You're enjoying that at the moment, aren't you?
I am.
Yes, sorry.
Sore fingers, but...
Yes, occasionally.
Yes, I keep missing.
I hear a swear word.
Oh, perish the thought.
From a lady vicar. And I know that the needle's gone in the finger, you know, rather than the... but back to this packet. It's got, as I say, some really nice... Well, I'm saying really nice, I don't know, I haven't looked yet. But that book's sort of thrown me a bit. I've got a brother note. I'm really getting used to the idea of brother notes now, and I've left strict instructions on my computer. Don't forget the brother note.
Coffee, sir.
Thank you very much, madam. She's a good wife, really. I keep thinking of trading her in for a younger model, but then if I have to do the training. Right. Hey, Stephen, I know this package is coming as a surprise. I got your address from Tim. I'll kill the little devil. I recently picked up a hardcover copy of my favourite history book of all time. I immediately thought of you when trying to think of who I wanted to pass my paperback version on to. From one history buff to another, I hope this book brings you as many good reads as it's given me. I've also included a bunch of my own tobacco blends. Let me know what you think of them. Also added a blend which I know you've been wanting to try. Keep on piping, Corncob pipe of Corrie. Corrie, I know Tim and I are always saying, I just don't know what to say. I'm going to empty the tobacco out. I'm not going to take it out one by one. I don't know, I'll pick them up and have a look. But we really don't. English people are not very good at handling gifts. Well, I say handling, I've handled them once they've been stolen, you know, that kind of thing, but no, I haven't. Corncob Piper Mix. Oh, that smells lovely. If it smokes as good as it smells, I'll be in heaven. Powdered French toast. Now, I know Tim's been on about this. Do you know, for the first time, I've been getting some of the scents that I'm supposed to get with certain tobaccos. I got a slight vinegary smell there, so I hope there's some Virginia in this. If not, I'm really in a mess. But that smells lovely. There's also other smells there that I'm trying to get my nose round. Ye old stogie. I assume there's some cigar tobacco in there. One of the nice things about getting samples like this is that you sort of feel that you can try it and you can be honest about it, and it's a nice size. Puffin Burley. Now I can smell the burley in that. It's, again, my nose must be, or my imagination is improving. If it's my imagination, it's okay as long as I get it right. Now this is Tim's West Yorkshire that you made and named after Tim. Looks nothing like him. Oh, it smells like him though, yes. No. Sorry, Tim. Oh, that's, again, an interesting blend, and I don't mean may you live in interesting times type interesting. I mean interesting in the sense of, oh, I can't wait to get me pipe round that. I've left one on here for obvious reasons, which people will pick up. Peanuts Buttercup. Oh, wow, yeah. I can smell peanut in there. Peanut butter. I'm not going to try and be clever to pick out any other smells, but I think there's some burley in there, but there may not be. When you get to my age, it's very difficult because you've got no teeth. They're false ones. And you've got no sense of smell, but you're very good at producing water. Hobbit Swede. The Shire's best. Oh, that is... Corrie, I'm really, really grateful to you. I shall try and return the favour. I'm not sure what Civil War stuff I've got now, because a lot of it went when we moved. But I might have some kind of history or something like that, but I will certainly have some different tobaccos that I'd like to send you. And I really just want to say thank you again from the cockles of my heart. It's one of the things about this community that at first frightened me, but now I recognise that it's the way this community is, that we support each other, we send care packages, and we think of each other. And you've thought of me today, and you've touched me by giving me things that really are right for me. So thank you. Have I got a joke? I don't think so today. I think in honour of your gift, and oh well, go on, in honour of your gift. There were 3 wise men who arrived at the manger, And one of them sort of goes forward and says, "Gold for a king." And the other one goes forward and he says, "Myrrh for an anointing." And then they both turn to look at the third king who's just come through the door. And they say, "We said frankincense, not Frankenstein."